Hi Leo, welcome to your monthly scopes. Please keep in mind this is only a general reading. Take what it feels right and with what resonates with your own life experiences at the moment. So Leo, this could be a strong month for you. It could be a month um, of revelation of the deep, deep blockages you still have inside of yourself, not allowing life, not allowing the bliss of life, the sun, to shine for you. So there's a lot of revelations, a lot of transformation, and a lot of awareness coming to you if you are in a state of allowance to receive it. But all of this energy is surrounded with the need for you to be patient, the need for you to acknowledge that whatever you're trying to resolve in your life, whatever you're trying to achieve, whatever you're trying to conquer at this point, it's not the right time yet. You have done all the work, you have done all that is needed from your effort. You planted the seed, and now it's a time to wait to see it come to life. It's a time to wait to see it blossoming and giving to you the best results you are hoping for. So the departure begins with this patience card, where you are waiting for something, you are waiting to see something spring forward. And it's required from you a lot of wisdom and a lot of maturity to hold your ground, to understand that everything is a cycle, everything has its own timing to happen, and you really tuning with the cycles of nature itself, where you understand when something is not happening as fast as you would like. It's because um, it's not strong enough, it's not fertile enough to come to life yet. So all of this patience you are working on, all of this ability to wait to see your efforts pay off in some sense, are are only being blocked, or are only being the difficulty with that patience is for you to not be beaten up by the sense of heavy duty, heavy responsibilities, many things at the weight of the world on your shoulders that you may feel as an opposing force to that patience, and that's why probably you are so thirsty to see changes finally happening in a positive sense, because the fear of flying or the resistance is repression, suppression. So your mind is caging you and has been caging you and containing your desires, containing your um your freedom of actions to an extent, to a point where you are really having a hard time finding that joy and that lightness of being, because all you feel is this burden, and all you feel is this really heavy load of huge things you need to be accounted for, responsible for. So the blockage here, it's about you understanding what you have been containing, what you have been suppressing of your own energy. Energy levels may be really low for you in the beginning of the month, and that's probably why you will need to retreat, you will need to wait, you will need to breathe in deeply so you can understand what is going on at this time in your life, and that it's requiring a lot of your strength and a lot of your ability to calm yourself down and trust the universe, trust life, that everything will pay out, even though you are afraid that this time will not will worsen the heavy stuff you are carrying within you. But this heavy stuff is contained energy, explosive energy, and you need to find the channel to let them out. So this repression or suppression working against you is an imprisonment of your blockages, of your mind, of the patterns of your mind, to see uh, refusing to see so many things that are requiring your attention, refusing to see what really matters, what's essential, and releasing yourself and burden yourself from probable responsibilities or probably uh, heavy stuff you are carrying that you don't need to carry. It's only you have been carrying them for so long that um, your attachment to it is stronger than the actual um, need or the actual ability to let them go. So you are in a state of complete your judgment is really clouded by senses of inability to find that lightness again, to find that ability to be to just enjoy life. The response to that fear of flying, to that inability to move or inability to feel that energy of life pumping through you, is to look beyond illusions. And this card, again, it's about you understanding how deceitful, how many lies your own mind can tell you, and your own blockages and imprisonments of the mind can tell you and deceive you and mislead you and into actually thinking that you need to carry this heavy load forever. You need to suppress what you really feel forever. You need to suppress your desires forever, because what matters is the responsibility you have in front of you. Well, it's time to look beyond that. It's time to see things from a clearer perception, where you understand what's real and what's an illusion in your life at this point. And the way to do so, the intuition card is the lovers. The way to do so is from the heart. The way to do so is by making a choice of heart, where you put your heart first, then your mind, where you understand that you have been suppressing the desires of your heart, and that it's what's creating um, that repression, that heavy energy around you. And that's why you have to be patient, because you have to remember how to go how to go through your heart, how to relate to your own heart, how to listen to it, how to let love be the force of guidance, and not mind or guilt or feelings of not being able to unburden yourself. The answer to unburden yourself comes from the heart and a choice of heart. So you really need to choose. You need to choose a path in your life at this moment. If you're really discontent with the path you have the path you have right now, you need to transform it by going into the source of real knowledge, which is your heart, which is maybe looking at the relationships you have at this moment in your life for 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 what they are. Are they real love? Are they coming from a place of love? Or are they coming from a place of illusions that you have been putting yourself into to create the sense of not being responsible for so many things in your life except your own right of living the life the heart craves. So there's a lot going on for you this month. There's a lot of mixed energy between this beautiful, blissful way of just enjoying the sun out there, enjoying the good stuff, the good vibes, the positive energies, and between that dark cornered space in your soul, that it's not allowing you, actually in your mind, that it's not allowing you to see things clearly. And that's why you need to look beyond illusions. You need to see what's real and what's an illusion. And the only way to do that is coming from your heart and deciding, making a choice from the heart. Also, the answer for that is transformation. So definitely, uh, you you are undergoing a process of change, of transformation, of um, beginning this whole new stage in your life, and it's going to require from you um, a lot of a lot of an ability to unburden yourself, like I was saying, to free yourself from feelings of um, not being able to go in the direction that you are wanting to go, because you are. You just need to implement the change. And I think if you overcome um, that repression card, that suppression card, if you find a channel to express your energy, you will do this transformation. You undergo this transformation process willingly, because it's transformation that comes from the source, that comes from your heart, and you'll see, and you have you have that strength, that patience, that endurance, that spirit of just knowing what's right for you, and what's the right direction for you to take. The relaxation and acceptance card is innocence, which it's a card that usually is associated with Leo's itself, with the energy of Leo, which is that amazing ability to join the best of both worlds. So as you can see, this is an old man in the picture, just enjoying and looking at nature itself, like it was the first time he was seeing it, like a child, like an innocent child. So it's that merging between the innocence of a child and the wisdom of an old soul, and merging both of them. So what you need to accept is the wisdom you have been gaining up until this moment. You have to trust your own wisdom. You have to trust that you reached a point in your life where you have been maturing your identity, you have been maturing who you are, and now it's a matter of fully expressing it, fully embracing it, because the energy, it's already there, it's in your heart. So once you transform the way you live your life, instead of blocked in mind patterns, you start just fully embracing life from your heart, from the heart desires, which is your chakra with associated with you is the chakra of heart, and the heart for Leo is everything. You start to live your life this way. You start to look at life in a complete uh revived way, like everything is this novelty for you. Everything is so beautiful, everything is so amazing, everything is so radiant. So enjoy it, relax it, accept your wisdom, accept your bliss, accept your nature and your essence of just being that beautiful source of heart energy, which is such a noble thing. It's such a beautiful thing to live by. The new the new arrival of awareness, this departure will lead you to is overcoming guilt, overcoming deeply mind patterns that keep you from enjoying life, because there's always this guilt association. Again, coming back to the repression card, like how many things fit together so perfectly. So tying together the repression card, which is your fear flying, and the guilt card, you're it's a duality. You're feeling for one for for one side you're feeling this need to just go in the direction of your heart and live by your heart's desires, and that is creating a feeling of guilt in you, because you know, if you go and undergo um that that if you speak from your heart, if you live your life from your heart, you will have to unburden yourself. You will have to release yourself from responsibilities that probably are not even yours, and that will create in the beginning, in the lower state of this energy, will create feelings of guilt, feelings of um, not meeting the challenge you were supposed to, or abandoning things you think you are accounted for. So the new awareness you come to is that the only thing you are responsible for, in my opinion, is to live by your heart desire. You are here to explore your heart. You are here to express your identity. You are here to blossom. So it's another interesting thing. What you need to relax and accept is this beautiful blossoming energy. And as you can see here, the flowers are here, but she cannot picture it. She cannot feel them. She cannot taste them, because the fog of her mind, the blockages of her mind, the voices screaming at her, saying, trying to keep her from her purpose, her direction, her lighted-hearted expression, creates the sense of guilt and the sense of repression and not being able to follow your your desires. So this spread of wings is allowing you to be patient, to have the patience to endure this process, to understand that transformation requires a lot of endurance, a lot of patience, a lot of time, but knowing that you are coming from a place of heart, and coming from a place of heart, there's no guilt there, there's no repression there, there's no blockages there. You are freeing yourself from restraints of the mind. And that's the new level of awareness you come to if you really want to harness this energy, is overcoming feelings of guilt, overcoming feelings of responsibilities, having to carry so much in your plate alone. So it's time to free yourself from this mind pattern. It's time to see the flowers over you. It's time to see the bliss that surrounds you, the joy that surrounds you, the sun out there. Go enjoy your own element, enjoy your own beauty. So July will be a month where you'll be called upon to be patient, to unburden yourself from responsibilities that are not yours, to acknowledge that without feeling guilty, because you are freeing yourself from chains that keep you from expressing your heart desires, from living by your truth, from living from what really matters, which is to see what's essential and to see what's real in your life at this moment. So there's the best of both worlds being offered to you at this time, which is the direction of the light and the confrontation with the shadow, the confrontation with all the aspects you have been containing and sustaining and are wanting to break free. And you have an opportunity this month to do that willingly. So you have an opportunity to transform your blocked energy into a source of light and wisdom. So Leo, I wish you a great month. Thank you for listening, liking, and subscribing. It really means a lot to me. And hopefully we'll see each other next month.